There are very few things in life that give you immense satisfaction and a sense of humility about what you have experienced so far. Little did we know when we set out for Mandsaur and subsequently the exhilarating village of Deepakheda how enlightening this adventure would turn out to be. We came with doubts, apprehensions, and a tad bit of hesitation as to what lies ahead. What we found here, though, and what followed, was something that was beyond our wildest expectations, thanks to everyone involved. This video tries to briefly capture some of what we did, observed, and cherished in Deepakheda, a village with boundless possibilities and unexplored opportunities. Starting very early in the morning from campus, our initial journey saw us visit the Zilla Panchayat office at Mandsaur district around noon and a meeting with CEO Mandsaur. This meeting also introduced us to the CEO of Sitama as well as the respective nodal officers who explained our objectives to us in a very clear manner while also making us aware of the various levels of hierarchy in our assigned village. We also had a detailed conversation about the cultures, practices, economies, and overall environment that we would be immersed in. Thereafter, we were taken to our respective blocks, Sitamau in our case, where we retired for the day at the allocated guest residence. Next morning, our first day there started off with us traveling to Deepakheda, where we exchanged greetings with the officials of the village, the Sarpanch Mahodaya, block officers, as well as other community representatives like Bank and Udyam Sakhis. We began our participatory rural appraisal as a walk around the village to better understand various aspects of life there. Our first stop was the school, which consisted of secondary and senior secondary education, where adolescence and aspirations bloom. The biggest takeaway was that the girls were in the majority, with many opting for vocational courses in subjects like computer science. Midday meals were also on offer, which we had a golden chance to have a delicious bite of. Of course, there were some persistent issues in terms of faculty shortage, sanitary problems in the premises, and low student turnout. Next, we explored the various businesses thriving in the village, talking to grocery shop owners as well as a lady who ran her own bangle shop, benefiting from self-help group she was affiliated with. We also explored the farmlands, inquired about major crops like soybean, groundnut, the ODOP garlic, and more. After a good conversation with many members of the community and understanding the infrastructural nuances of the village, we ended the day by visiting a temple located right in the middle of the soothing Chambal River. The day also introduced us to one of the most important aspects of Deepakheda, the progressive and independent state of women, which we shall delve into the next day, we thought to ourselves as we returned to our quarters. We set off the next day with the aim of completing our primary objective of this program, observing and understanding the numerous self-help groups run by the women of the village. We first stopped by the grocery shop of Chetnaji, which she had started with the help of an SHG last year. She explained to us how this enabled her to not only be financially self-dependent, but also inspired and helped other women in Deepakheda to start their own ventures. We then moved on to other SHGs, three of them headed by Dayal Kumar, and had a detailed discussion with them using a questionnaire we were given. A focus group discussion was also facilitated between different self-help groups to discuss their shared problems and common solutions. We observed stark difference in the funds raised, savings, and income level increase between older and newer SHGs. The number of Lakpati Didis were also significantly higher in older SHGs, displaying the efficacy of such groups. After concluding our discussions and noting down our observations, we finally wrapped up our day by visiting an immersive medieval era library present inside our resting premises. Since our primary objectives were now complete, we, along with other groups of the district, voyaged on to attractions near our location, including the architectural marvel that is the rock-cut Dharmarajeshwar temple. Before spending a serene evening on the banks of the Chambal River. Refreshed and rejuvenated after this outing, we came back to work on our district level presentations and final preparations before our return to campus. we set off in the morning from Deepakheda on our final day towards Mandsaur for our presentation at the district headquarters. In our presentation, we highlighted our work, identified issues, and recommended solutions from what we have learned in our college courses as well. We outlined some specific and persisting issues like generating employment and profits for women with regards to the production of cold pressed soybean oil as well as feasible plans for secondary and tertiary processing of oranges from their orchards. The panel consisted of both the CEOs of Mandsaur and Block Sitama. We wrapped up the meeting with a memorable photograph and memento. And with that, we brought to a close this exciting chapter of not just our life, but a jewel in the crown of our educational expedition at IIM Indore. Even though more than a month has passed, there still is a part of us that has remained in that amazing village. And with us lie the memories, learnings, and the love of people we got a chance to retain. Thank you, everyone, and I hope we were able to capture at least a bit of our beautiful journey.